Life without you is impossible to day. A life without the warming love that you share. Life would have a little meaning, nothing much to live for. A meaningless life. A life staying dead on the floor. A life without you, I could just live a smile. A life without you simply wouldn't be worthwhile. You feel me? I simply cannot imagine living such a loveless life. I would hate myself. Not a day goes by that I do not think of you. And how empty my life would be without you. There is no other person like you. Yes, Mr. Final. Probably think I'm crazy, right? You make me long. You make me love. You make me live. Not many people wake up feeling this way. Yeah, that's why. Your angelic love by my side. A reality where I will be a man all broken up inside. I'll be left with nothing. Emptiness within. Sadness which will radiate from my soul to my outer skin. So I want you to know that I love you more than the words can tell. For living a life without you will be a world of hell. You have given me the greatest gift that only you can give. The love and care with your heart. My reason to live. I don't know what I'd do without you. I am grateful. I am thankful. I am blessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to Booga the DJ, only on the Deep House Space. The deep house space, 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 and you're tuned into the deep house space, 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 My name is Bongani Mehlomakulu. The deep house space. Grace upon the forms that expose the undiscovered. As we enter, we breathe fire from the other side.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Manu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
The deep house space, 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 conquer and divide. By our rules they will abide. House music is in control. Now turns the tide. In our house we are one, connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Mehlomakulu, and you're tuned into the deep house space.
Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Okay, 100. Aye, get some loud and clear. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming through to the Deep House Space on the 28th of March, the last Friday of the month. And yes, we weren't here last week. Because it was a holiday, and Boga had to take the dogs out to the park. Kazi had to go to the dinosaur museum, but we're back here today. So thank you so much for joining us and coming through. We have two guests that have never been here before, making their debut on the Deeper Space. Ndo-C, DJ Ndo-C, as well as Slctvtones, who released some music on Honors of House. And RoneeDeep is also going to be joining us. He has a single out with Maczito and OKAY God. Yes, so it should be another grand Friday. So thank you so much for coming through and joining us. Let's start first with a female speaker on the panel. And Kazi Zulu, happy Friday. Mic check.
Hi Vox, hi Vulga, hi everyone. Thank you so much guys for joining us. I missed the space last week. I felt a little bit lost. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. If this is your first time here, please stick around. It's going to be a beautiful Friday as always. And to everyone who joins us every Friday, thank you guys once again for being here.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. As Kazi Zulu mentioned, Thank you so much for joining us. If it's your first time, we are happiest. Stick around. Don't be shy. Grab the mic if you wanna add something to the conversation, or wanna say something to the guest, wanna reply to the music. Do not be shy. Go ahead, please. Let's go to our DJ. Show Chubby Ninja. Mic check.
Check mic, check mic, check mic. Ayi, sengingcono yazi. Yo, during the week bengithi angeke ngifike espacini. Yo, yazini. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. It is, of course, the pre-party starter of everything. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Another edition, another Friday linga season blessing your ears with good music, of course. Folks Begashilo, man. We were not here last week. We had to take the dogs to the park. We had to go to museums. We had to go do a lot of things. But yeah, we back. Back to work, back to reality, without a doubt. Already Vox Sagashi, Loguti, man, we have a killer lineup for today. So what I'd like for you guys to do, please share the space, let others know what is that time, of course, that time where we're gonna bless your ears with good music. We are the pre-party start of everything, as you know how we do it. By the time it's Chief Dala, your guys will be closing your laptops. So yeah, please share the space and let others know what it is that time, of course. Danko.
That's our DJ. You can book him for the weekend. You can book him. He's a dope DJ, as he always here. And our first guest for today is going to be DJ Ndo-C. And then after DJ Ndo-C, we're going to go to RoneeDeep. And then after RoneeDeep, we're going to go to Selective Styles. So we're going to end off today with Slctvtones. 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 Yeah, Slctvtones. Deep House music producer from eThekwini, KwaZulu Natal. So we're gonna end off with Slctvtones. Let's start with our first guest, DJ Ndo-C. Please unmute your mic. Welcome to the Deep House Space.
Sanibonani ninjani?
Happy belated birthday, DJ Ndo-C. Uyaphila unjani?
Siyaphila. Thank you very much, Vox. And good afternoon to everyone in the group and the hosts. Yeah, thanks for bringing me on.
Hi, bonga thina DJ Ndo-C, bonga thina. Before siya ukuthi DJ Ndo-C, sicela just share short summary ukuthi DJ Ndo-C ubani. And why is he here for music today? Where did it all start? And yes, thank you.
Short summary, DJ was Davidton, Josie, moved to Cape Town, and literally most of the stuff just picked up here. Started producing music early 2010. Done a bunch of remixes, put them out. Then I realized this problem yama bookings and stuff. So I decided to start something that then would allow me to book myself consistently, called Gwakefu in Kailicha. And we built a deep house family there, which just led to a big network. And yeah, I've been playing Cape Town ever since. I've done Jersey, Mozambique, Durban, so literally most of South Africa. And yeah, just still looking for a really, really huge festival overseas. Yeah, but yeah, that's a nutshell.
Hi, siyabonga DJ Ndo-C. Before we play the song, you released a song, ne? But before siyidlala, angeke
Yeah.
siyidlalele yokuqala, sidlala ngithe ubhuka adlala i-remix kuqala. I think ngithe adlale sweet and smooth remix from the Don Louise music song. Tell us about the singing, Ndo-C. I feel it.
Hey, yeah, I feel it is a track I made somewhere 2016. And I wanted to release the track, but I just felt I wanted to hang on to it. I think that was just before the start of a concept I had called the analog culture. Analog culture was based on the concept of playing authentic music, literally just like how people on vinyl used to play, and literally just opening up a space whereby vinyl can still be played, because at that stage there were people still releasing vinyls as we are getting today. So I decided, right, besides that, I also want to talk to the party goers. I want to talk to the DJs. I want to talk to event organizers about the music and not the politics of it, mostly. Just the authenticity of music. What do you like in music? Where your influences of music come from? Where do you think music is going to take you? Because literally everybody listens to music, and if it were up to God, everybody would be a DJ. So it was just that concept, Yoguti. I want to understand, Yoguti, what is your analog as an individual? What is your authenticity when it comes to music? So I produced these tracks, a bunch of them, to be used as a background music on the videos, on the interviews I did. And it people just kept on asking, except who's playing this? Whose song is this? Whose song is this? Whose song is this? And I was like, hey, give it some time, and then I'll release all of them. So in essence, this is like part of a series of the music that plays around here, analog culture interviews. I'm going to release them one by one, maybe every 2 months. Well, currently the plan is to release every 2 months, one track at a time, just so as we can give people the music that's in the background that they normally ask about. Yeah, that's yeah. Basically, it is an opening track for the interviews based on the concept. You could literally, it's meant to go with the concept of analog culture to say, I feel the music personally. Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Hayi, siyabonga kakhulu. Sibongela kakhulu DJ Ndo-C. You've just joined into the Deep House Space. Time is 12:21. Thank you so much for coming through. Our first guest is DJ Ndo-C, as he explained his single. But before the single, it's a little remix, sweet and smooth, and remix by DJ Ndo-C from Iculo Laka Don Louise music. We got a DJ. I can tell you should I do? Share number, Tiam.
Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on this sonic journey together.
Conquer and divide. By our rule they will abide. The deep house space.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
And that is Don Louis music, Sweet and Smooth, the DJ Ndo-C remix. Kazi Zulu, how's the song sounding today?
If I am correct, this is the song that DJ Ndo-C said he made in 2016. Please correct me before I go further.
Yeah, you're quite right. This is also one from a while back, yeah, around 2016, 2015.
Okay, so for me, Vox, talk about making timeless music. A 2016 track sounding so current. I mean, it's really crazy. It's mind blowing. It's so soothing. The song was so soothing, and I was so impressed. What impresses me the most is how long ago it was made.
Hayi, siyabonga Kazi Zulu. Siyabonga DJ Ndo-C nomculo wakho kudala usasemuhle namhlanje. Siyabonga kakhulu. Siyabonga kakhulu. DJ Puga, before ubambe mic, let's play the next song and then you grab the mic and Mfakisi, let's play the next song and then you grab the mic. Shout out to Finn Music, Finn SA, who's here. He joined us. Shout out to Finn, man. Shout out to Zito Moa, who's the label head of Silver Records. This year is gonna grabbing the mic. He's gonna be grabbing the mic soonest. RoneeDeep is also our next guest. So thank you so much for coming through today to the Deep House space. We've been doing this for 4 years. So if you do not know us, thank you for tuning in. Bwana DJ, ushaye ingoma elandelayo. Imnandi ingoma zakaNdosi, yazi. Yazi uNdosi ngimazi isikhathi eside kodwa bengazi unengoma ezikanje. Hayi.
The deep house space, 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 space.
House music, talk about love, talk bees. I feel it. House music, it's like a touch on your skin. I feel it. I feel it. Before the last clap was shut down, you might see new things in downtown. Just before the last clap was shut down, I will take you there. I'm gonna make you dance. Before the last clap was shut down, 'cause you never have to wonder who you belong to. Before the last clap was shut down, I will take you there. I'm gonna make you dance. Once again. Before the last clap was shut down.
Yo, what's up? This is Boy Sanza, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. Check it out.
Yes, you're listening to the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for joining us. The song I just played now is from our first guest, DJ Ndo-C. I Feel It. This is the latest release. This is the latest release. What a DJ. How's it now? Okay.
Awuze nazo. Exendos shapfere.
Shout me out to you, grand one.
Hayi, nice. Hayi, siyaphila. We feeling much better. Hey ndoda sibulalwa ama-flus bali. Hey, ngale Cape Town kunjani? Aniguli lapho.
No,
Elapho
not
ngathi
really.
imnandi.
Ngiyashisa and kushisa kabuhlungu.
Cabanga, kuyashisa thina kuyabanda thina right now it's raining ngapha la kimi. Wena lapho kuyashisa isummer. And like that's why bathi Cape Town it's its own country nje. And like ni country inside South Africa like yazini. I know, but without a doubt, my king. Firstly, man, wonderful tunes that you are truly blessing us with, you know. So I'd like to know about this one that we just play right now. It says I Feel It remix. So can you tell me more about it regarding how did it come about for you to remix the song?
In actual fact, I think maybe I might have just sent you guys the wrong file. It was named wrong. Sorry, I did fix it on the buy link. It's not actually a remix. It's an original song by me. Being with a friend from. Okay, so maybe just to start the story, guys. There's a company called Deepwood Records. Yes, Amsterdam. The owner of it, who Alvaro Highlander, is a guy who he was giving me mentorship or coaching in quality of sound. And just to thank Usisi that said the song is timeless, which was I never expected that. But thank you very much for those kind words. The intention was to make music that lasts, man. Like music that can be listened to by my grandkids at a later stage, and somebody tells them ukuthi umkhulu wakho was a producer, and they can listen to something and have a feel of the character I was. So with those lessons and teachings, I used to record people talking about what things are. So this was this one French guy that was talking about the feeling of music, which I feel it, right? Then music is like a tattoo on your skin. And he was saying a bunch of stuff. So I just recorded the whole thing and I broke up the words and I put them together. And that's how the song came about, right? Um, I just renamed it wrong because I can't even explain what happened there. But yeah, it was just renamed wrong.
Um, without a doubt, errors do happen, but as long as you fixed everything. So man, you just mentioned something, saying that the guy who was mentoring you spoke about quality of sound. I mean, listening to these tunes, man, the quality, it's something else. Like quality, it's just something else. Do you mind explaining further about it, man? Like when you work, either solo or probably working with someone else, how important is it for you, man, to have the mixing and mastering of a
Uh, Well, I think that should be one of the first things that you consider when you're making a song is how do you want it to sound to the ears as abanye abantu. And literally, I think the mixing and mastering has always been an issue for a lot of people based on the fact that it costs a lot, right? To have a song done, send it off, get it mixed by somebody, have it sent back to say you're happy with it or you're not happy with it, then sending it back out to say somebody else must then master it. It's a mission and a half, but it's worth the cost. But obviously, for it to be worth the cost or the investment in itself, you need to have an understanding of it, literally how much money you then gonna pump into it to literally get it out there. Get it out there to people so as they can hear the song and literally support the song. It's one of the key things in music. And mostly, Alvaro used to say, the best thing to do is literally learn how to mix when yourself, or how you want mixed tracks to be or sound like. So as then by the time you send it off to somebody, you have an idea on how it should sound. Just on that, to dwell a bit, is understanding a lot about what you're doing is key. In music theory, for one, understanding tones, understanding keys, understanding the space between the bass and the kick. Those things are very important for you to grasp while you're making music or before you start making music. So as when you start making music, you can literally space out your sound so as it's clean when it comes out to Abantu. And literally, people like different things in music. You'll find artists that prefer the vocals to shine more than the drums or the bass line. So abantu bayatifara, and you can feel that when you hear it in their music. With, hey, this tune, it bass line yakhona kicks, and that's how they literally make the music and mix it before it goes for final mixing. I don't know if I've answered you, but
loud and clear, my brother. And in which this is my last question, and then we take it back to the good music. Um, we have came to a point where technology now has introduced AI for us. On the point of mixing and mastering, we now have AI, which including the softwares that we use. Ba no ringo. Oh,
yeah.
usesayidini. Culumite kancane la nje. So with that, Njami, I was saying Uguti, we including the softwares that we are using right now, like your FL Studios. Your FL Studios now, it gives you that thing of allowing it to master and mix a song for you. You understand, via internet, of course. For you, what's your take when it comes to this AI thingy? Do you think it will overpower us humans when it comes to this thing, or what's your take?
Ish, like I said, I'm one with analog things, right? But to tell you the honest truth, right now we wouldn't be having this interview if somebody hadn't thought, hey, let's figure out how to sort out cell phones, let's figure out how to get data across without having to pay a lot of money. We wouldn't be having this conversation. So literally technology is there to assist us and get us to move forward and make things easier. For instance, I was just talking about how expensive mixing and mastering is. If you've got an AI tool to assist you in bringing down costs so as you can push as much music as you can out there, I think it helps. I think it supports your vision and idea and brand of getting things out there. Number two, it makes the workflow and the work process easier for people. If you understand how it works, use it. I don't think it should be an issue. There is something against you on a bit when it comes to making music with AI, like literally having to type in to say make a song that sounds like at jazz, right? And then AI then comes up with a song that literally sounds like at jazz. I think it is a cheat code for people to put music there, but it loses its authenticity. It's no longer music that's made by people. And I think the more thing we connect to is abantu through their music. We connect to that. We connect to the, like I literally go Google Gaga whenever Bati Uvin is in Cape Town, he's going to play. I'm there, I'm on the dance floor, I'm a groupie because seeing Uvini play still gives me that joy of saying, Joe, listen to that track. Joe, did you hear that? Did you hear that? It connects me to the person that made the music. But if you're going to make music near AI altogether, like you don't play any keys on it, you don't program any drums on it, I don't know, it just feels less authentic than it should be. It takes away the human element of music. That's the one part I'm against in terms of using AI. But having to say you've done the track and you want it mixed, mastered, or you want to check for kinks on the track, I don't think that is an issue.
Done. You just made it, Njami. Ufagi full stop mawuceda. I'm fine. I know. Thank you very much, Njami. Let's take it back to the good music and then we'll come again probably with the last round of questions, yeah?
All right, cool beats.
Ngiyabonga Njami. Except Vox.
Nice, bon, Poor DJ. Shout out to Poor DJ for coming through and playing music for us. Quite now, Poor DJ, la space. For it in Ndo-C, DJ Ndo-C. Okay, we're gonna play the last song, but before we play the last song, I gave our next guest the mic. Okay, God, Mr. Zito Mawa. Maybe I wanna just hear his take on perhaps some of the song that he's heard from you. And RoneeDeep, please grab the mic. Please grab the mic because you're also up next. Mic check, mic check. Zito Mawa.
Where?
How's it, man?
Good on you, man.
Nah, man, perfect. Any takes from some of the songs that you played from DJ Ndo-C?
Yeah, so I think I had the last two, right? Yeah, love them. Especially this last one. It reminds me of the days of Hannah and Daru. So me being an old soul, I really love your music, man. Sounds dope. Nice and minimal, not too complex.
Shout out, brother. Thank you. Ibambe kuna lapo Zito. Ibambe kuna lapo because you're out. You're up next. Ndo-C, wanna reply?
Yeah, I wanted to say it means a lot coming from Ozito, considering what there's a bunch of his track, like a bunch. I think I jumped on a space before where I found him on the space and you were interviewing him. And one of the questions or the statement I made was, music work, it belongs on vinyls, right? It belongs on vinyls because it's a timeless classic stuff, buff. And literally in my elements abaya, whereby we grew up listening to boom pap, we grew up listening to jazz, and he takes a lot of those elements and he puts them in a house track, and it just blends too beautifully. So literally, it means a lot coming from him. And by the way, the song is out most on Bandcamp now. It literally it was placed there so as Ozitomo is one of the artists that I'd really love to have a sit down now and interview him. And I think I'm a funding for those things to say I'm flying an artist out from Joburg down to Analog Culture Studios to have an interview is literally for that. That's why I put out this track and I'm hoping it moves out in that aspect for Abantu.
Aye, sibonga mfowethu, sibonga kakhulu DJ Ndo-C. Okay, let's see. RoneeDeep is also here. RoneeDeep? No. Okay, no. By the way, DJ Ndo-C has a podcast. Yes, he just mentioned it. Hello Culture. Go check it out on YouTube. This whole mixes lampayana. Sakhuluma nathi kancane. He disagrees with most of the things that I say though. But but we cool like that. Before we play the last song, DJ Ndo-C, let's tell you the last remark here, yeah. Let's get your last remark now. And then we play the last song. This is it's a goodbye. Last remark, DJ Ndo-C.
All right, Bafo. Yeah, like I said, I think I put the song at $1. I think which works out to about $20. Lime Zanzi. The reason I did that was literally, besides the merchandise and everything else that I do, I'm trying to pump as much money into giving competition to certain podcasts. I'll tell you why. I think this music of ours, Deep House, it's underrated kabuhlungu kabi, and it's the longest running genre in the music scene like South Africa that has built a lot of different careers, built friendships, brought together people from different spaces, from different corners. And literally, I'm sure everybody that's been to a deep house party, it's like the most peaceful party. Asizelanga ukuzochwenzelana, asizelanga ini. Literally, we're there to connect with people. So I feel like the culture yet deep house in South Africa is not spoken about a lot, not on TV, not on radio. Since Basusuvini no Christos, like they took away some of the things that made us happy as deep house heads. So now I felt the contribution that I can do or that I have into the space of it deep house is literally, if we all can get an opportunity to meet the artists, to see the artists, to understand where they come from, to get stories from them, it brings us closer to them. And literally, for those that don't have an understanding or think it deep house is some boring music or it's something that sits in a corner and you just fetch it whenever you're bored, it's literally one of those things whereby I want to pull it to the forefront. And with people like you, Vox, with the deep house space, with everything house music, with Takila Gang, or Otopi, with the Bread for Soul doing what it's doing, with the Fawa, with a lot of these concepts out there. I think literally the more we push them out there to the forefront, they literally give the artists that make the music, the DJs that play the music, the fans that buy the merchandise and support the artist and go to events, that it gives them that sense of community. And literally the community is huge and large. It's huge and large, but it's never at one space at the same time, because every time somebody brings up an organic idea to say, let's do a deep house festival, you'll always find the people that are supposed to support the events in terms of brands, and yeah, everybody that's supposed to support the event will come out and say, we're not sure whether this is marketable or sellable. But literally, we have seen what it is marketable, it is sellable, and it is working out there. So having to do our bit as the analog culture and put out the stories and the interviews of all these artists is Kwelila Mzansi. It literally gives competition to us, to put us on international tables, to put us on the world map. So literally, yeah, what I'm saying is just support all the whatever you see that says deep house, just support. Buy a t-shirt, buy the music of the artist, support in any sphere that you possibly can. I mean, shout out to June Chazin. Literally right now, he's pressing vinyls for a lot of South African artists, a lot of them. And I can guarantee you now, those tracks that he has put on those vinyls are going to be tunes that are classic in the next 100 years. When we're all gone here from this earth, there'll be tunes that are rendered. This is a classic song, and this was done in 2025, in 2024 by this certain artist. So I'm loving the space and what's going on in it. I'm loving the idea that if vinyl is coming back, vinyl gigs are literally popping up everywhere and looking dope. And literally, it's not even about the format you play on. It's about the connection that you're making with people and the culture itself, a deep house. And literally, ngivala kanjalo mfana.
Khuluma about him. Khuluma blind. Khuluma blind. That is DJ Ndo-C. Go check out I Feel It. It's on Bandcamp. He has more music out there. In fact, he has more music with DJ Ndo-C. So please go check out the discography yakhe, as well as Analog Culture, which is his podcast. Siyabonga DJ Ndo-C. But before hamba sidlalela ingoma yakho yokugcina, and after that we go on to our next guests, which is RoneeDeep and Maczito and OKAY God. Yeah. Bugatti DJ. Yo, Shai.
Yo, what's up? This is Boy Sanza, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. Check it out.
Hi, this is Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Just like rain.
Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on this sonic journey together.
Sibonga DJ Boga, Chochabini just Bonga Kulu. Shout out to DJ Ndo-C. Before you go to our next guest, Kazi Zulu, Bonga Kulu in a while. Any thoughts, any last remarks perhaps to Ndo-C?
Yo, lost images, guys. Yo, I went away. I got lost. You know, like for me, this is the type of song I would start a set with, even though I don't know how to play. But I would start a set with, and it's a type of song that it says, "I am here. I have arrived. Stop what you're doing. Listen to." Yeah, no, what a crazy song.
Sibonga Kulu, Kazi Zulu, Sibonga Kulu. Thank you for always being here and adding your voice to the deep house space. So next up, we go to RoneeDeep. RoneeDeep is actually he released a single, but I would say there's an album coming up, so he needs to tell us about that. RoneeDeep, mic check, mic check.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Fede.
Mfana, your side.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thanks for having me today.
Nah, as always, brother. As always, as always. Before you go too far, there's an upcoming album out. Upcoming album that's not out. And there's a single out here with me with Maczito alongside OK God. Please let us know about the album and also please let us know about the collab today with OK God and we'll give him the mic too and then we'll play the song. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Once again, thanks guys for having me. So yes, today the single came out for the anticipated album called Vibrant Echoes, which I'm dropping under Sculptured Music. It's going to be dropping on the 2nd of May. And yeah, the first single, as you've seen all over socials and everywhere, Here With Me, featuring Maczito and OK God Zito Moa. So yeah, guys, I think a lot of people have been anticipating my album, so it is coming out. And yeah, man, I think and I believe that, I'm telling a story through the music that's going to be coming out. So yeah, please do check it out, and I would really appreciate your support.
Ah, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Let's hear the take of OK God. OK God is still there, brother.
Yeah.
Please give us your take on the song before we play it. Thank you.
Um, yeah, I think for me this one was challenging because at when it comes to I'm used to writing songs in a different type of manner, which is usually not house. So house usually challenges me a lot, and this was one of those. And I ended up just creating a chorus. I'm like, I can't write a verse to it, because especially if the beat is good, you're just like, this is good. I don't think I can say anything to this thing. So it was a bit of a challenge to me, which says a lot about the work that Maczito and Ronnie have done with the production of the song. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Always wanted to work together, from OK God perspective with RoneeDeep. So yeah, I guess this was the beginning and the first one. Yeah.
I don't know if you would want to know the background on how the song came about or after, but yeah, let me know, then I'll let you know the process.
Aye. Let us know, RoneeDeep, before you play the song.
Yeah, Zito is not giving the full story, but what happened is Zito and myself like playing songs to each other. And can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can, brother. We can still hear you. RoneeDeep, still there? Poga. Is it me or Kanjani?
uyehlile inetwork yakhe.
Oh, Mkabili, Twitter Spaces.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I can
Poga,
add
what's
to
up?
that.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So what happened is when Ronnie used to work at SABC, because I stayed down the road from there, is we would just meet and listen to music using SABC's property. Hopefully they're not listening. And then so we would do that a lot. And most of the time we'll just end up saying we should work on something. We should work on something. And Ronnie is a big fan of the work that I do as OK God. So he always wanted to collaborate on that. And I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of his music has this spiritual feel to it. You can tell that he's a church boy from his music. So I think it kind of aligned with OK God in a way. So yeah, but yeah, Ronnie can add on to that if I missed anything.
Oh, sorry about that. I had some connection issue. Um, can you guys hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah. As I mentioned, I hear that Zito has spoken about it. Yeah. But just to give a background, we were listening to music, and then he liked the beat, and I said, "Can you do something?" Because I really love what OK God is doing, like especially the melodies, and the singing and the message. So I really, like love how OK God, structures music, like harmonies and stuff like that. And I wanted, something on my production. And, Zito Moa then allowed, as much as he said that the song was kind of complicated, And yeah, man. But how it started is I came up with the melodies and chords, as I love chords, and the synths. But I felt like it still needed something. Then I gave it to Maczito, and Maczito just arranged the song so beautifully. That's when then I made Zito to listen, and then yeah, from there he wrote. And as he mentioned, the lyric structure was a bit simple, but that's what I want actually. If simplicity is the best for me. More minimal and less minimal. More minimal and more soul, and that's what has happened. And I think it's a beautiful banger. Yeah.
No, thank you so much, gents. Thank you so much for sharing that. To everyone in the space, it's the first single here with me, and Mexito's also there. Track 6 from RoneeDeep's upcoming album, Vibrant Echoes, which will be released on the 2nd of May under Sculptured Music. Poor DJ, call it up, Shayengom.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Hey, what's up? This is Lars Barrenroth from Deeper Shades of House, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. Hey, what's up? This is Lars Barrenroth from Deeper Shades of House, and you're listening to the Deep House Space.
Introducing the Deep House Space. My name is Euphonia. Imagine yourself lost in a world of pulsing bass lines, hypnotic melodies, and infectious grooves. Welcome to your haven for deep house delights. Let's embark on the sonic journey together.
Yes, let's embark on the sonic journey together. Welcome to the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for joining us. The song just played now is Here With Me by RoneeDeep, Maczito and OKAY God. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's the first single from RoneeDeep's upcoming album, Vibrant Echoes. Kazi Zulu, he's still there? He's still enjoying the music? Kazi Zulu? Okay, Kazi Zulu is not there. I think she went off. Bukare DJ, izwe kanjani ingoma?
nangokazi uzakhuluma after.
Sorry, Askis, I'm back. Sorry, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Kazi Zulu.
So I didn't hear the question if you asked the question, but
Bengithi,
what I will say, okay,
ya
sorry, yeah.
qhubeka bengithi ingoma usayithanda na.
Oh, very much, Kakulu. As someone who struggles or as someone who has a serious love-hate relationship with vocals, I really love what OK God did there because he didn't overpower the song. He didn't take anything away from that beautiful production, the clean production that RoneeDeep gave us. It really, yeah, it was very well cooked. And, I kind of get what he meant that he didn't know what to do, but I'm so happy with what he did because he didn't want to, kind of take away from the production that RoneeDeep had already done. But those vocals were nice, they were clean. Yeah, very happy.
Hayi sibonge Kazi Zulu. Ama-chance azoreply but siqale ngobhuka. Bhuka DJ.
Mfana, beautiful. I was actually laughing when OK God was like, besiganga ngento laphaya badlala nge-stuff sase-SABC. Like it took me back to when Ronnie actually himself was giving me a tour at SABC. Like mfana, if you could know where they always play yo Vox mfana, yo Vox, it feels like heaven. Yo mfana. Mfana. Well, they are laughing because Mfana there, yo, guys. Like it's a feeling that you cannot express. Like Mfana, yo, guys, yeah, it's beyond. It's beyond. Like Mfana, like when they say they were fooling around there, Mfana, the tables, Vox, Mfana. The equipment, yes, but yeah, you know what? One day is one day. Gents, please open your own studios. Ngiyacela. I just wanna visit. I wanna come and fool around Nami. But nevertheless, let me start with Ronnie. Ronnie, you're good, my brother.
I am blessed, my king. I'm blessed.
Always blessed, Njai. I'm always blessed. King, let's tap into it, man. Let's start off with the record label. I mean, you've been working with other record labels. Why did you decide to Sculptured Music?
Um, I think Tulani is the one who assisted me. He felt like the sound, would accommodate sculptured records. The way and the growth. You know, and funny enough, Sculptured also loved the project, and then he agreed. Most of the time, what I do is when I have projects, I let Tulani listen. You know and then kind of mentors me where we should take it out. It's not only about his label. He looks at the bigger picture. So yeah, I trusted his ear and his judgment. That's where now I'm at Sculptured Music. So yeah.
Beautiful, man. And with that, man, featuring a person like Zito Moa or any artist, it's not simple because I mean you have to adjust, especially to Zito Moa regarding the kind of music that he does, of course. Okay, God, not Zito Moa. Okay, God. With that, with that, how did you make sure, or let me say, how did it come about for you to actually say, you know what, let me go to Okay God? In as much as your guys were in studio, your guys were always deciding to say, okay, you know what, let's make a song together. But I mean, out of all artists that you could think of or probably would want to work with, why Okay God?
Okay, firstly, what I think, I hope I'm not too deep, ne? I think, you know, I see myself as an instrument, and we are given these kind of sounds and music, and I believe that God then, will make you meet someone, for purpose. Like as I mentioned, we were there for listening to the song, and okay, God really loved it, and he said, "Can I jump into it?" And something in me allowed it. So that's how I work most of the time. I love to be guided. you like even when I make a song, as I mentioned, I started with the production, and then something told me that no, give it to Maczito. you know he'll do justice. And it has happened. That he did justice. Then okay, God was then in the picture. So I really love to listen to my inner self, then take it from there. Even with features, I don't just give it to someone. When I produce, something would say, okay, please work with Young Moles, or work with Amu Moses. It would fit in. So that's how I channel myself.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Moving on to Okay God. In which we're not RoneeDeep. You said you don't want to go deep, but yeah, of course you need to go deep. Your name says it all, my brother. Exe, Okay God,
Oh, where?
you good, my brother?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright.
Blessed. To someone who's new and knowing Zito more, and then now they're like, Okay God, being a bit of confused. Who is Okay
Yeah.
God? Who is Okay God, and how did the name come about?
Okay, I'm gonna start with the name, né? So I think as you can see now, my profile says Khudisho, né? So the first four letters of my name is K God. Right? That's where the name basically comes from. Okay God. Um, and then when it comes to the type of sound, I think the type of sound that OK God does is the type of sound that Hoodie Shaw has known for most of his life, before even Deep House. From being part of like the choirs at primary school, choirs at high school. I remember my first big performance. I think I was in grade three, yeah, grade three, grade four, somewhere there. And my first big performance was like at the old Peter Mugaba Stadium as a kid, and I was leading a song. As you can imagine, how big of a deal that was for me as a child. So that has always been my love, and also growing up in an apostolic church, choirs are a big thing. Um, so that's where my love for harmonies has been. So that's why I love that sound, and that sound comes very easy for me. Like if I had to like show you my voice recordings in my phone of ideas, it's like a lot, right? So that's where that comes from. And the reason why it's separate from Zito Moore is I just wanted to separate them and let this be his own thing and let the other one be his own thing. There might even be a third alter ego sometime soon. Even though it's not fun to manage such things, the reason why I say this, and this is exclusive to the Deep House space, is I've recently been helping my little brother with beats, and he was like, "Oh, I want to sing on my piano," things like that. So I had to learn how to make pianos. And then there were just some things I was like, this is too good to give to you, man. I have to release this by myself, but I don't want to drop it as Zito more. So I might have to do some other piano stuff at some point. But basically, that's that. I don't like having different alter egos, but I also don't like messing things up because I remember the feeling of having being like a Max Griff fan, and I listen to Max Griff, and then tomorrow is not Max Griff, it's Reverend G, and then the next thing Max Griff changes sound. So now when I go to Max Griff, I don't find what I like anymore. I find the latest things that I don't get, you know. So I was like, okay, I don't want my fans to experience the same thing, and I'm not throwing shade at Max. But I don't want my fans to experience the same thing. I want people who want Zito more to find Zito more, and then people who okay God to find okay God. I don't want you to listen to okay God and then the next thing is a house song when you're in a mood of being connected with your spirit. So that's the main thing of separating those whole thing. But yeah, in a huge nutshell, that's basically that.
Ah man, beautiful. Let me ask one last question and probably refitise ho China. Probably China has something to one or two words nyana to ask the gents. You know, man, you just touched on something very, very, very important, you know. This thing of having too many aliases. Um I mean, we have Zitomoa, we have OK God, we have Takap, we have Aquatone. And then to someone else, they feel like ke motho o one, it's the same person. Why are they changing their names? Why do they have to do this thing of bringing a lot of aliases within one person and not understanding that you being a music producer, not a deep house producer or a lounge producer, but focusing on different genres. I mean, can you further explain that, man, when it comes to a person who doesn't understand why does a person change their name?
Yeah, I think firstly is very subjective, right? Because someone who makes that point, Jared, why do you have so many aliases? They also have a good point, like why? But someone who's like, no, I want to separate my things, they also have a good point. Um, I think I think depending on how, I think for me it's easier to have one name if all of your different sounds can blend together nicely, right? Like for example, I think the person who does that very good is Chronicle Deep. I can listen to Chronicle Deep and then listen to his other stuff where he worked with Gapsa, and it still feels like Chronicle Deep, right? Because his sounds can match together, but mine cannot, right? I think with Zito Moa, the only ones that could merge was the boom bap in the house, because you could hear the boom bap in the house, you know, so that could work together, and that's why I was like, I'm okay with releasing it as Zito Moa, and I'm doing like beats only, right? Because also that's how I introduced myself. But then when I'm moving away from that, I was like, okay, let me do that. And then the other person who I think did very good with two sounds, well, not two sounds, but like two executions of their music, is Tahir as a producer and as a vocalist, right? Because they blend together nicely. So I think for me to have one alias is easier when your sound blends together nicely. And again, that's also open to argument, because somebody could be like, but a jazz and Martin, it's almost like the same sound. And I think that's why we don't see a lot of Martin Everson releases, because they're close together, you know. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Ah, man, I mean, if someone who didn't clearly understand what you said, I will have to write it down again. Then we'll have to make another space and explain it clearly. Cause yeah, for me it's 100%. You just put it on the table, the plain and simple, the way it is. But thanks, gents. Now, probably let's pass it to China, and then let's see how China maybe has a question or two nyana for y'all, and then we'll take it back to Vox. Yeah. Except China,
Apuka,
shafiri nja yethu.
Apuka, ngicela ungenzele into ewanja yami.
Nja yami. I'm listening.
Mfana ngicela ungiphindele le ngoma mfana, songishajile ngi-on nedi ngiyacela mfana, nedi ngishaye ngayo kokugcina bese sengiyaphuma ngizishayela into yami, ngishayela ubhiya Friday. Yo angikaze ngive into eso. Angiphindele bhuka, ngicela mpintshi yami, ngizokusendela something ku-WhatsApp. So iringa se-2.
Yabuzi manje uzuvusa nalesifuba manje. Stress asikho my boy, stress asikho. TCT ngapha sizwe but any questions for Maczito before nje maybe sithi kuyiphinda nyana kancane and then move on to the next artist. Do you have anything for Maczito probably?
Mfana mina nedi ngifuna le ngoma yabona Maczito ngiyaweva ayakhuluma mara kuzi into ekhuluma nje ngale ngoma yazi. Inenye imessage engingakayizwanga nami, that's why ngifuna kuyizwa kokugcina. Ngizithole ukuthi kwenzakalani, ngiyangihlanyisa mfethu. Fisa ngazi ngabe yami, ngoba fisa ngazi ngome yakho. Arafeli RoneeDeep ngijabulele mfuthu ushaya into la. Friday on ya ingoma lekudala silindele ingoma. Sifuna into eso ya.
Shout out nje,
Ngiyabonga,
shout out.
ngiyabonga Hotmani.
Shaba mfethu asingizolinda ingoma yami ke.
All right dog. No stress, no stress. Except Vox before Spindelu China something nyana nje.
Thank you to each and every person for joining us today. Also a song request. Shout out to China Chameleon. Actually released a song a week back. Go check it out. I think it's number 22 on Traxsource on the top 100 releases. Shout out to China Chameleon. But before you play the song, gents, does anyone need to go? Does anyone need to go? Ebo? Just taking time. We do have a next guest. We do have someone after this, so that's why I'm asking. Zito Moa, are you still there? Are you gonna give us the last remarks after the song, perhaps? How's about that?
Yeah, I think I can hang on for this last song, then gotta get back to work.
Okay, beautiful. Bora DJ, njoba ingoma iceliwe, sihloniphe isicelo. Let's play the song again, and we'll do last remarks for my chance after it. Thank you.
As we repeat, yeah, the song it's really, really touchy. I wonder if he don't know China wherever he is. I respect it. Ronnie, okay, God. I know. I give it to your gents.
Hey yo, this is your boy China Chameleon. You are listening to the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned in to the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Floyd of Lilac Jeans.
And this is Menu of Lilac Jeans. You are now listening to the Deep House Space.
Hey yo, this is your boy Chana Cameron. You are listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned in to the Deep House Space, 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 space.
Njengoba ubonga nebehlo makhula asho, you're tuned into the Deep House Space. Thank you so much for joining us. We just played again the wonderful song Here With Me by RoneeDeep, Maczito, as well as Okay God, which is the first single from RoneeDeep's upcoming album, which is going to be released on the 2nd of May. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go pre-order. Go pre-order. Go pre-order. Sibongile, China Chameleon. Sibongile, who's joining? Grabbing the mic, coming through to the space. But let's get some last remarks now. First, let's just hear some thoughts from DJ Ndo-C. Maybe he's got something to say regarding the song first. DJ Ndo-C, input nyana. DJ Ndo-C, mic check, mic check.
Yeah, sure. Grandpa.
Hayi, siyaphila singezwa ngawo.
Yeah, njengoba bengishilo ukuthi ngine-commitment nyana after lunch ngibhizi ngayo so, but I'm actually listening. The song is beautiful, eh? Extremely beautiful. It sounds like it's going to be a banger on the floor.
Hayi, sibongile DJ Ndo-C. We're safe lapho. Let's start with Okay God. Okay God, last remarks please for today. Let's try that again. Zito Moa, mic check, mic check.
Oh, what? Sorry, man. What was the question?
No, I'm saying please give us last remarks for today, brother.
Wait, no. Last remark. Ronnie's album is fire, bro. Like, there's literally no skips. Right? Money guaranteed, bro. If you skip a song, I owe you 1 gig of data. It's so good. It's so good that you can tell that it was worth waiting for because we've been patient for too long knowing this thing is coming. But like after hearing it, is worth it. And the people that he collaborated with on the song is it's like one of those albums where you can tell that this person put in time and effort and is telling a story through music. It's not releasing music just for the sake of releasing music. It's releasing music because he took time to work on it and it means something. There's story to it, you know. So those would be my last remark. Like, just look forward to that album. So good.
And thank you so much for joining us and giving us time on the Deep House Space. RoneeDeep, last remarks, brother.
Sure. Just want to say thank you for the opportunity again. And yeah, shout out to everyone who's pushing the culture, the movement, and getting our music to ears that's unknown, like people to hear our sound, and shout out again on the Deep House Space. Since I've came through to this platform, there's been a lot of growth personally, as much as I'm busy, and I've been quiet a bit. um I was working on this project. This project, I would say, took me 4 years. Some tracks, like this song, is actually 4 years old today. But it's a proof of that good music doesn't expire. And I'm trying to create timeless music. Music that will stay. When there's new genres or when there's new sounds. And I'm not against that, but I'm just trying to create something that is a classic. And I'm going back to that album mood and vibe where, as Moa said, no skips. You remember compilation times, you wouldn't want to skip. So I'm trying to give that back. But yeah, man, I would want everyone here to support as much as possible, share, and I believe there's a beautiful story on this project. And yeah, thanks guys for the support. Hope to see you soon.
And that's RoneeDeep and Okay God for their single out today, Here With Me. Thank you so much, gents. Thank you so much for joining us and coming through. We are truly blessed. Now we just have to wait for the full album to come out. So sibongile, blind. Next up, Next up. Slctvtones. Slctvtones, please grab the mic. Bottom left, request or accept as I've sent you the mic. Please accept the mic, Mfana. Yeah. Your time is now. Your time is now. Watch out, there was a song by Chronicle Deep saying that, nah? Your time is now. Your time is now, Slctvtones. Please grab the mic. I hope we're all ready to play your songs that you have released under one of house like Android 10. So shout out to each and every person for joining us, for being here. Next week, China Chameleon is joining us. UPZ is joining us, and then no Juice. Yes, Juice is also joining us. So Juice released. He's gonna be releasing an alternative EP. That's for next week. UPZ has a single with Moti. Yeah, but he's got a single with Moti. I think someone else has. I can't remember. But yeah, UPZ is going to be joining us for that single. And Uchana Chameleon, of course, with his single out right now, which is doing quite well on Track Source. He's going to be joining us next week, Friday. So when we're in a short. Put DJ, are you ready to play first song from Slctvtones? Let me try.
Yeah. We good.
Shaya ingoma ke ungasabi. Friday yaphela.
Opening selective tones with the 13th day. Enjoy.
Hey yo, this is your boy Chana Kamala. You're listening to the Deep House Space.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space. Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
Yes, thank you so much for joining the Deep House Space. We already had DJ Ndo-C as our first guest. Then went on to RoneeDeep with OK God. And right now, for the very first time, making his debut appearance on the Deep House Space, Slctvtones. Slctvtones, mic check, sawubona mfethu. Slctvtones, khuluma mfowethu, imic ivuliwe, khuluma.
Hayi ngiyakhuluma mfowethu kuhamba kanjani kuwena?
Mfethu siyaphila nathi mfethu. Siyabonga ukuthi usijoyine awuthiyama.
Hayi bonga mina mfowethu ngethuba.
Hayi mfana, shout out mfana. Before siyakude, we already played 13th day mfowethu ne? From
Yes sir.
release yakho with the Honors of House. Uyasebenza uDroid. Right. The name of the EP is Before My Eyes. But just mfana sicela usazise nje ukuthi who is Selective this music thing mfana, why this music thing? Ukuthi ubuyaphi mfowethu siyabonga.
Hey bro, hey. My music journey started in the year 2019. Eish. My story is funny, because I never had intentions of becoming a producer in the first place. It just so happened that I was at my friend's place and ngathatha USB yakhe full of movies. We had the luxury and then when I got home, there was a folder there of I'm a mixer Tulani the Warrior, and Tulani udlala music kanjani. I was so amazed and I just wanted to make something like that, and then that's how it started, bro. And Tones was eThekwini, KwaZulu-Natal, baf. Only as 4 years trainer uqala ukurelease ngo-2023. The first single he ever released was the Oma. He all is well under Slctvtones digital program.
Nah, siyabonga mfowethu. Thank you so much for sharing that. So EP mfana le ikhiphile manje. It's already been out for a week. Iwe ngizithini mfowethu?
Awuphelele bhuti wami angizwanga?
It's EP yakho, it's only been out for a week before my eyes, which was released on the 21st of March, last week Friday. So reception from fans, reception from people who love your music, and find out how's it been.
Yo, bro, I'm so amazed by the response, Yabantu, especially on TikTok. It's doing very, very well. Iyahamba nje bafo, angazi nami, like I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed, bro. It's really doing well on the socials, bro. People are really supporting it.
Siyabonga mfana, sibongile kakhulu. Before we go to Bugatti DJ nguphi mic, Bugatti DJ, let's play the next song. Let's play another song, mngani wami. I think there's 4 songs in the EP. Let's stretch it out and play some of the songs. And then uzobuya ke ngenkulumo zakho ezisuka Cape to Cairo. Bugatti DJ, oshaya ingoma.
Ayakhi ngiyantwana. Atsiza untwana ukuthi ukhetha ziphi ingoma. Which song does he want us to play next? Slctvtones, you good? Selective?
Ngiyaphila bhuti wami kuhamba kanjani wena?
I'm blessed, brother. Which song would you like us to play from the EP?
Before my eyes, obviously, bro. Please.
All right. We'll talk about it when we come back, like Uvoxa Shilo. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Nkazi Zulu the Force. You are currently tuned into the Deep House Space. Please do share the space, invite others, and get ready for amazing music and great conversations.
What a DJ?
Yo, sorry
Oh,
about that. Phelile ingoma
I
mfana.
Akunajab,
Hayi.
it's not Katazek. Akunajab. And that is Before My Eyes by Selective Tones. Why are we these stones? Selective Tones with I want to buy. Lo numpayeng ama Roman numerals. I want to buy. But first, let me give the mic to Kazizulu. Kazizulu, Selective Tones, what do you think?
Okay, I'm a big fan of his sound, like big fan. Selective tones, Unjani.
Ngiyaphila siswami njani?
Corner. Oh, I haven't been calling you selective tones. I've been calling you ngenye indlela ebhedayo. No, I won't even repeat it. You're not only selective tones, but you can look, and yeah, that Roman numeral name that Vox is talking about. Bengicela ungichazele a little bit more about the other aliases and how they came about.
Oh, UXXV double I 27. Those are both my aliases. When I was starting my journey to music, I first called myself UXX. And then I later changed it to Ken Luke because my middle name is also Ken. So I just added the Luke from my favorite producer, who is Gene Luke. And then that name too did not stick. So I ended up coming up with Selective Tones because of my favorite show, which is Selective Styles. So yeah.
Okay, no, nyabo.
Hayi siyabonga Kazizulu. Mfethu ubusy Selective Tones ngapho nama alias u27. Hey niyasebenza Selective Tones.
Italian iningi bhuti wami, Italian iningi. We need to showcase all the styles we have in our arsenal.
Mvana, I like that. Bukade DJ. Bukade DJ awuna alias mhlambe ebizwa angazi dinosaur.
Ebizwa ngani?
Dinosaur.
I think we should come up with that one, dinosaur. I do have another second alias, man. But today it's not about me. It's about selective tones. Yabo manje selective cishe ngathi selective styles nami. Selective tones /27/Ken. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Man, highly blessed, man. We are blessed. I mean, you just mentioned Mfana. Oh, I'm Elias Sangaga Mfana. No, but I approve it. If there's tons of way to make money, let us do it, man. Why not? And regarding the song, I mean, you featured yourself twice, right? With that, can you tell us more about Before My Eyes? What was the process behind the song?
But I don't have a philosophy behind all my music. For me, I work differently from other producers. I just do music, bro. I just do music, bro. I don't have a story behind the music, but all these songs I made back in 2020, and they were initially meant for my ears only, and then later on me enjoyed it a talk, and then and the rest is history, bro.
Beautiful. And talking about Droid Mfana, how is it releasing under his record label? Because I mean, there are tons of record labels out there, especially in this country. But with you, you chose to go to him. How is the journey been with in HOH?
Hey, bro, I love that man. He was the first one to support me when I came out with my debut single. He showed me love, and I never forgot him. So nje mina naye sinale relationship like a brotherhood. Kusamnandi nje, everything is smooth sailing. Hopefully in the near future kusazoba mnandi kakhulu bhuti wami.
Nice and easy, Njaya. I mean, nice and easy. And with music, man, like you said, Uguti, you don't have any process or anything. You just do music. You just do music. So when it comes to a producer's block, Njaya, I mean, how do you work around that? I mean, me myself currently at this present moment, I was down and out, Mfana, being sick, and with that, Mfana, I'm failing to be in studio, failing to have the creative juice. With you, does that happen? Do you have probably a producer's block? And if it does happen, man, how do you overcome it? Yo, selective. Evox.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
sorry guys.
khona.
Oh.
Selective khona na.
Oh yeah, ngisho ukuthi connection yami. I thought it was my connection. Did you get that? Awuphumile. Imkhahlelile ntwana. Let's go back to the music, Njayami. Let's go back to the music as we wait for Selective.
Why selective mina ngombona ngapha kimi? But I guess
Oh, he's back. He's back.
i-distance yethu bho.
Nangu ubuyile.
Sorry, but it's our network, guys. I'm so sorry for this.
No problem, Jayami. No problem. Did you get my question though?
No, I didn't, bro. You can repeat it.
All right, Jami, I told you about that. No, I was just saying, Uguti Mfana, you mentioning that you just make music, but again, I myself, we as producers, we do come across a producer's block where now you cannot do anything. And as I was saying earlier on, that me myself right now, I'm not in the space since I was sick and all out. I didn't have the juice, man, of being in studio. How do you overcome your producer's block if ever you do have one?
Hey, mfowethu angazi noma kuvumelekile ukuthi ngiyikhiphe imfihlo yami la kule platform ngoba ayihambiselani nomthetho.
Kuluma Jayami. Be free, be free, be free. We are not censored here. This is not a space where you are censored or you are blocked in any way.
Putwami, whenever I'm facing a producer's block, I smoke a lot, Putwam. That helps me a lot.
Man, I mean, we all know about the holy hab, it helps a lot of people, creatives, of course. But then, okay, Njayami, no, let's leave it there and then let's take it back to the good music, yeah? Vox.
Yeah, man, shout out to Slctvtones for joining us. He's a guest for the very first time. As mentioned, next week, Chana Chameleon, UPZ, Juice. Yeah, those are our guests for the 4th of April. The 4th of April. Yeah, man, this year, next month is a 4th month already. But anyway, Puga, let's play track number 3, ne? Track number 3 from Before My Eyes EP by Slctvtones, The Future. I love Future with 27. Future and yeah, it was Slctvtones. Shayengoma, bro.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
And you're tuned into the deep house space.
No, hi, Ziawa. It's 14:16 on my end. And thank you for joining the Deep House Space. Slctvtones, our last guest for today. We already had DJ Ndo-C. We already had RoneeDeep and OKAY God. And we're closing today off with Slctvtones. Neziyaduma. Yazi inamba kaphuwakele. Phuwa likes this type of this music. Ngiyazi yawa nje la kahle khona. So thank you to each and every person for joining us. It's been amazing as always. It's been super dope. It's been great. Kasi Zulu, your thoughts. I think, yeah, give us your thoughts. I think we can also share some last remarks after this, and then we can call it a day. Thank you.
You know, another thing that I really like about Slctvtones, Ken Look, and 27 is the signature sound. You know, once it goes on, you can already tell that it's him, but without it being monotonous. I really like that about him. Slctvtones, we have, or rather, you have worked under Synth Oven Digital, HOH, Deep Clicks, Deep Obsession. When you create a project, do you create knowing which label you'll submit to, or you just create and then submit once you're done?
No, ma'am. Like I said, angna philosophy behind the music. For me, yeah, I just create the music, and then after I'm done, and then I think, oh, it's okay. Who am I gonna send it to? That's how I work usually.
Okay, reasonable. Yabo.
Sponga Slctvtones. Shout out, man. Shout out to Slctvtones. He also writes there many styles. Many styles. Boy, the DJ. Anything from your end, Vogeti?
Nah. For now, I'm good, my brother. I'm good.
Awurelaxile ngiyakubona ngiyakubona. Slctvtones mfethu siyabonga mfethu for ukushaya around mfethu ne siyabonga uthami. Shout out to Droid for the plug. Shout out to Owners of House. You know, yasebenza Owners of House. For the rest of the year, mfakiti, what else is coming up for the Slctvtones? Not 27.
Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of music from UX, from Ken, and from Tones.
Looking forward to it, Atyam. Looking forward to it. Now, Fitu Sazis again, Fitu, when you have releases, so we can definitely bring you back on. It was an absolute pleasure for you to have you on. Please share and give us the last remarks. I want back to group for you to maybe if people want to work with you, your socials, yeah, boy, where can people find you? Thank you. Slctvtones, did you hear that? Mfagiti? Ta, 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 ta. Okay, I think Slctvtones angizwa nepo. Angangizwanga ne? Angizwa, or is it me?
Nah, I don't
Go.
think it's yo selective.
Okay, angizwa po. Okay. Yamalanga mbuja msiya malanga. Ngiyabona mara. But anyway, I think we've lost Slctvtones just for a bit, but hopefully he can come back and just give us his last remarks. Thanks for today.
Kinda boy, Bokati da. What were you saying?
No, bengithi inkosi Zulu sipila ama last remarks wakhe for
Oh,
vandaag.
sorry. Would like to thank you, everyone who joined us today. Siyabonga kakhulu for your support. Would like to thank you to the regulars, the people who are here every Friday without fail. We appreciate you guys so much. I would like to wish everyone who's here a great weekend, and yeah.
A great weekend to you too, Nkosi Zulu. Thank you so much for giving us your time on the deeper space. Nkosi Zulu has a playlist. Go check it out. Super dope. You will definitely fall in love. From my end, we give thanks. We give thanks. We'll be here again next week from 12. We'll post during the week the flyer, but as I've mentioned, the guests, UPZ with the single which features Ndo-C. Oh yeah, the other guest that's gonna be joining us with UPZ is Digital Sangoma. Yes, the song is with Digital Sangoma and Ndo-C. And then of course China Chameleon is gonna be joining us, and Okhap Juice. Okhap Juice is releasing on the 4th of April. Sibongile kakhulu. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Stay loved. Of course, the music is there. The music is there. You just have to find it. You just have to find it. Mbongile, that's for me. Pori DJ, Oshaile. Oshay last Makyako, and then Shine Gomekina Forty, and then we call it a day. Sibongile mfethu ngomsebenzi wakho. Muhle kakhulu.
Nah, blessed, Machi. I probably angazi ngibona selective uya respond uya react lapho. Let's probably give it to him and let's hear his last remarks again, and then I'll take it from there. Yo, selective.
Sure, but thanks, Shower network, like guys. I'm so sorry. I really do apologize.
Khululeka nje yami. We understand. This technology is beyond us, mfana. It's just beyond us. But yeah, like Vox has said, nje yami, probably can you tell us where can we get a hold of you for bookings? Probably, do you DJ nje yami? Uyadlala nje.
Ngisazodlala kwamanje nje ngisakhanda i-catalog bafo.
All right, no stress, but probably to someone who'd like to work with you, how do you work around that? Where do they get a hold of you, probably? And yeah, man, when can we expect? Because I heard you that there's more of you coming, more of y'all coming, coming with a lot of great music, man. But yeah, if someone would like to get a hold of you and wants to probably collabo nyana, how do they get a hold of you?
But they can just contact me on all the socials at Slctvtones on all socials. TikTok is the easiest. DMs, yeah, just whatever. With regards to our projects of y'all, us, sonke, as abafo, Ken Look is releasing soon, I think about July, and UX is releasing soon, I think about June. Yeah, that's what's coming up.
Beautiful, Njayami. And can you tell us probably your opinion regarding the space? Ucabangani mfana siphusha kahle lento, or what's your take?
Hey, Bafo, this is my first time here. I'm so nervous. Everything is just new to me. This is a good platform of facing it, and then keep it up.
Thank you very much. Ungabi nervous njayami, ungabi nervous. Ehlisa uvalo njayami. Yeah, this is home. This is home to good music. And yeah, man, June, July, we'll be expecting something from you. Please come through again. Come and visit us again. The door is always open for you, Mfanalai, at the Deep House Space, you know. Sisonke mpinchami, sisonke. Thank you very much, yeah.
Ngibonga kakhulu bafethu ukungiphatha kahle nibe grand. Boja.
Wolo. As from me, we got the DJ guys. Thank you very much for tuning. Thank you for always sharing the space. Thank you for always supporting, man. Without you, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be where we are today. As the Deep House Space, you know. From my side, I'm out. Take care of yourself. Be responsible. Remember, whatever you're doing, it's a choice. Signing out. We're signing out with Slctvtones and Ken with Bank Electronica freestyle. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up? This is Nutty Nice, and you are listening to the Deep House Space.
For the love of Deep House. Hi, this is Sabrina Child, and you're listening to the Deep House Space. For the love of Deep House. For the love of Deep House. For the love of deep house.
And you're tuned into the deep house space. My name is Bongani Metomaku. The deep house space. Grace upon these platforms that expose the undiscovered. As we enter, we breathe fire from the other side. Conquer and divide. By our rules they will abide. House music is in control. Now turns the tide. In our house, we are one. Connected with the rhythm. My name is Bongani Mehlomakulu. And you're tuned into the deep house space.
I know. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all next week. Yeah, nibe right, nibe safe. Hodolo, we are out. Xavox, Valalap.